How humor can turn an arrogant statement into a fun one. Humor is a powerful tool in communication, capable of transforming the most abrasive comments into light-hearted banter. This magical transformation is not merely about choosing the right words but also about the tone, timing, and context. By understanding the nuances of temperament, one can turn an arrogant statement into a fun, engaging interaction. Here's how humor can achieve this remarkable shift. The power of humor. Absurdity is more than just a way to elicit laughter. It's a social lubricant that can ease tension, build rapport, and create a sense of camaraderie. When used effectively, humor can make even the most conceited remark feel less offensive and more entertaining. Breaking down barriers. An arrogant statement often creates a barrier between the speaker and the listener. It sets a tone of superiority that can alienate others. Comic, on the other hand, breaks down these barriers. By introducing a humorous twist, the speaker acknowledges the potential arrogance of the statement and invites the listener to share a laugh, thereby fostering a connection rather than creating a divide. Humanizing the speaker. Arrogance can make a person seem unapproachable and self-centered. Hilarity humanizes the speaker by showing that they don't take themselves too seriously. Self-deprecating humor, in particular, can be very effective. When someone makes a boastful statement and follows it up with a playful jab at themselves, it demonstrates humility and self-awareness. Example: arrogant statement, "I'm probably the best programmer in this entire company." Humorous twist, "I'm probably the best programmer in this entire company. At least, that's what my cat thinks when she watches me code." Humor can make an arrogant statement relatable. By adding a humorous element, the speaker can turn a boast into a shared experience. This not only makes the statement more palatable but also allows the audience to see the speaker as more like themselves. Example: arrogant statement, "I never make mistakes in my reports." Humorous twist, "I never make mistakes in my reports. Except when my keyboard decides to go rogue and insert random typos." Arrogant statements can create tension, making others feel uncomfortable or defensive. Humor acts as a release valve for this tension. A well-placed joke can diffuse the discomfort and transform a potentially awkward moment into an enjoyable one. Example: arrogant statement, "I'm always the smartest person in the room." Humorous twist, "I'm always the smartest person in the room. It's a real burden, especially when I'm alone." Humor invites engagement. When a speaker uses humor, they signal to the audience that it's okay to interact, to joke back, and to not take everything too seriously. This open invitation to engage makes conversations more dynamic and inclusive. Example: arrogant statement, "No one can beat me at chess." Humorous twist, "No one can beat me at chess. Seriously, it's like I have a psychic connection with the pieces, or maybe they just really like me." The art of balancing humor and arrogance. While humor can transform an arrogant statement, it's important to strike the right balance. Overdoing it can make the speaker seem insincere or as though they are trying too hard. The key is to use humor naturally and in a way that aligns with one's personality. Understanding the audience is crucial. What one group finds hilarious, another might find offensive. Tailoring the humor to fit the audience's preferences and sensitivities ensures that the joke lands well and achieves its intended effect. The timing of a joke can make or break its impact. A well-timed humorous remark can elevate a conversation, while poorly timed humor can fall flat or even exacerbate arrogance. It's about finding that sweet spot where the humor feels spontaneous and relevant. Authenticity is key. Forced humor can come across as insincere. The best humor feels natural and genuine, reflecting the speaker's true personality. When humor is authentic, it enhances the speaker's likability and relatability. Humor has the remarkable ability to transform arrogance into fun, making interactions more enjoyable and less confrontational. By breaking down barriers, humanizing the speaker, creating relatability, diffusing tension, and encouraging engagement, humor turns a potentially negative statement into a positive and memorable experience. Mastering the art of humor requires understanding the audience, perfecting timing, and being genuine. When done right, humor not only makes arrogant statements palatable but also enriches social interactions, fostering a sense of connection and camaraderie. Using humor to balance arrogance requires a keen understanding of context, audience, and the dynamics of the situation. Here are some effective strategies for different communication contexts. 1. Professional settings. Self-deprecating humor. Use humor to poke fun at yourself or your shortcomings, balancing any perceived arrogance with humility. Example: I've got the perfect plan for this project, assuming my caffeine intake doesn't wear off halfway through. Playful exaggeration. Exaggerate the arrogant statement to an absurd degree, making it clear you're not serious. Example: I'm so good at this, they'll probably rename the entire department after me by the end of the year. Situational jokes. Use humor relevant to the current situation to lighten the mood and show relatability. Example: of course, I knew that answer. It's like they wrote the question just for me. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe to support this channel. Please share across social media platforms to reach a wider audience. 2. Relatable humor for social settings. Share a funny, relatable story that puts your arrogance into perspective. Example: I once thought I was a genius for fixing my sink, until I realized I'd broken the garbage disposal. Inclusive jokes. Make jokes that include the group, fostering a sense of camaraderie. Example: I'm the best cook here, but that's only because I know how to order takeout for everyone. Friendly teasing. Gently tease yourself or the group to create a fun and relaxed atmosphere. Example: I always win at board games. It's almost like everyone else just lets me win to avoid my victory dance. 3. Public speaking. Acknowledge the audience. Make the audience feel included by acknowledging their expertise or experiences. Example: I might be the expert here, but I'm sure many of you could teach me a thing or two, like navigating this clicker. Use analogies. Create humorous analogies to explain your points, making your statements more engaging and less boastful. Example: running this company is a bit like juggling flaming torches, just with fewer burns, most of the time. Interactive humor. Engage the audience with humor that encourages participation or response. Example: I'm so good at this topic, but let's see if anyone here can stump me with a question. Come on, don't be shy. 4. Online communication. Meme and GIF usage. Use popular memes or GIFs to add a humorous twist to your messages. Example: post a GIF of someone dramatically celebrating with the caption, "Me, after finishing my report a whole 5 minutes before the deadline." Playful language. Use playful, casual language to soften the tone of your message. Example: I'm the wizard of spreadsheets. Abracadabra, cell A1. Humorous hashtags. Add funny hashtags to your social media posts to convey lightheartedness. Example: just completed the marathon in record time. Hashtag Speedy Gonzalez. Hashtag totally not exaggerating. 5. Interpersonal conversations. Gentle sarcasm. Use gentle sarcasm to acknowledge your arrogance with a wink. Example: I'm pretty much a modern-day Sherlock Holmes, if Sherlock needed GPS to find his way home. Quick quips. Make quick, witty remarks that show you're in on the joke. Example: yes, I am an expert at this, an expert at making it look harder than it is. Shared humor. Use inside jokes or shared humor to create a bond and diffuse arrogance. Example: I must be the best chess player here. Remember that time I won because you let me take your queen by mistake? By adapting these strategies to fit the specific communication context, you can use humor effectively to balance arrogance, making your interactions more enjoyable and engaging for everyone involved. How humor can turn an arrogant statement into a fun one. Humor is a powerful tool in communication, capable of transforming the most abrasive comments into light-hearted banter. This magical transformation is not merely about choosing the right words but also about the tone, timing, and context. By understanding the nuances of humor, One can turn an arrogant statement into a fun, engaging interaction. Practical tips for using humor to balance arrogance. Incorporating humor into your communication to balance arrogance requires practice and awareness. Here are some practical tips to get you started. 1. Be observant. Consider how others react to your statements. If you notice discomfort, it's a sign that you might need to add a humorous twist. 2. Practice self-deprecation. Make fun of your flaws or past mistakes. This shows humility and makes you more relatable. 3. Know your audience. Tailor your humor to suit the preferences and sensitivities of your audience. What works for one group might not work for another. 4. Use exaggeration. Turn your arrogant statement into a hyperbolic joke. The exaggeration makes it clear that you're not being entirely serious. 5. Stay authentic. Ensure your humor feels natural and genuine. Forced jokes can come across as insincere. Reflection questions. 1. Think of a recent time when you made an arrogant statement. How could you have used humor to balance it? 2. Recall a situation where humor softened someone else's arrogant statement. How did it change your perception of them? Quiz. Test your humor skills. 1. Question. You just finished a challenging project ahead of schedule. How do you boast without seeming arrogant? A. I'm the best at this. No one else could have done it. B. Finished the project early, must be my lucky socks. C. I did it all by myself because I'm just that good. Answer. B. Finished the project early, must be my lucky socks. 2. Question. You've just won a game of trivia. What's a fun way to celebrate? A. Of course I won. I'm unbeatable. B. I won. My brain is full of useless facts. C. I'm the smartest one here. Answer. B. I won. My brain is full of useless facts. By incorporating these strategies, real-life examples, and interactive elements, you can effectively use humor to transform arrogance into fun, making your communication more engaging and enjoyable. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe to our channel for more self-improvement videos. Comment below to tell us how useful you found this video. Remember to share on various social media platforms to reach a wider audience. Click the notification bell to get notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.